second best throughout the entire game. Hello guys and welcome to my match review between Norwich and Wolves. It ended Norwich 0, Wolves 2, and Wolves go top of the table, and Norwich, it was a very disappointing performance, and now that is our second loss in a row after going on an 8-game unbeaten run. This is my match review. If you're new to Norwich City Central and want consistent Norwich City content, please subscribe. And yeah, let's get into the match review. And there was some horror show defending, wasn't there? Wolves were just too good for us in the end. Wolves just played better, they were more confident, they were better on the ball, and you can see Wolves are going to be a really tough side this season. But in terms of reviewing the game, our best chance in the game came in the 15th minute, and we actually hit the post, and that was our only moment of quality in the entire game, wasn't it, Norwich fans? Maddison whips in a ball and Watkins flicks it on and it hits the post, and that was the only real shot in which we kind of threatened their goal. Apart from that, we was really poor, and as I said, second best throughout. Wolves just played the better football and we just lacked creativity throughout the entire game, and their goal came through something we've seen so many times this season, and it's poor defending from corners. I've been so impressed with how Norwich have defended, obviously 5 clean sheets in a row, but from corners we just haven't been good enough. The zonal system we play doesn't work, and I think it was Bowley 6 yards out, free header, and it's just terrible defending in my opinion. And obviously I went to the game against Arsenal, both of their goals were from corners and poor zonal marking, and we've seen other corners and set pieces as well where we just haven't been great defending them. So I think that's something Daniel Farke needs to address going forward. And they could have made it 2-0 straight after. James Husband, who his performances started to pick up, but certainly in this game he had a poor game. He plays a dreadful back pass, and Gunn just manages to put Bontini off goal. I think it's Bontini. He's Wolves' top scorer, and I think he's the top scorer in the Championship as well. But yeah, Bonatini should have really made it 2-0 to Wolves. And Ruben Neves as well, the £15 million youngster, he had some shots as well, forcing 2 good saves from Angus Gunn. Angus Gunn had a decent game in goal tonight, and it's really worrying that you'd probably say Tim Closer, Grant Hanley and Angus Gunn probably all had the best games, and they're all defensive players, really poor. We had a chance from a corner, Tim Closer, in the first half, but honestly we just weren't good enough. Wolves were by far the better team. We had a lack of creativity, and we had no shot on target in the first half, and we were just really poor. We actually probably played better in the first half than we did in the second half, so that says a lot about where we are at the moment with Norwich City, because honestly we just weren't good enough today. Wolves, I know Wolves are one of the favourites for the league, but at home you expect Norwich to put a bit more fight, in my opinion, and it was just a horror show defending. We changed to 3 at the back. You know, Daniel Farke, because he's trying to adapt, he's trying his best at the moment, and I'm obviously still 100% behind him. We tried to change our system, but it still didn't work. They had a very early chance in the second half where the 3-on-2 situation, and then Dye forces a great save out of Angus Gunn. They also had another chance as well, Bontini. I thought the ball went out of play in my opinion, but apparently it didn't. Obviously a lot of Norwich fans were angry. I thought it went out. Bontini's put through in goal, but he slices wide. And the second goal was coming for Wolves, wasn't it? There was not enough intensity on Norwich City's part. We was too slow with the ball, and eventually Bontini scores. And how does the goal come from? It comes from defending a corner. I mean, we get the ball away, but we only clear it halfway, and then Wolves eventually score from Bontini, and they make it 2-0, and they deserve to make it 2-0, didn't they? Wolves were by far the better team, and on another day it could have been 3-4 to Wolves. And as I said, although there was some horror show defending, there was also some great defending. Tim Closer making some vital blocks. Grant Hanley as well. On his first start, I think, for Norwich City, he put in some very decent tackles as well. So although there was some horror show defending, our defenders probably still put in a great performance, which is saying a lot about how well Wolves played and how poor we were. Also one of our best chances came from yet again a Wolves player, Bowley, who scored Wolves' goal, sliding in, and it was almost an own goal. But the matter is, we weren't good enough as a side today, were we? We was poor, we lacked intensity, we didn't show no creativity, and we've only scored 6 goals at home all season, just 6. That is a massive problem. Of course I would take Daniel Farke over Alex Neil, but Alex Neil knew how to get his sides attacking well and scoring lots of goals, at the expense of conceding a lot of goals obviously, but Alex Neil got Norwich attacking well. Daniel Farke at home, we're still lacking creativity. I'm confident Daniel Farke can adapt, but we need more creativity and more goals going forward in this team, and it's evident we haven't got good enough strikers to replace Nelson Oliveira. But leave me your thoughts down below, what you thought of the match, We were second best throughout. Norwich City 0, Wolves 2. Subscribe to Norwich City Central if you haven't already, and I'll see you later.